Friends, today I was sitting and editing the 100 videos of the Offbeat Places library that I have on my channel. I was thinking that it may take a few lifetimes to finish seeing the famous tourist spots in our country. There is so much offbeat place in it. I can't imagine one person in so many places. This is our country. I will give you a search for a place today. Some may know, some may not know. This place is located in Panchmahal district of Gujarat. It is an archaeological, historical, and living cultural heritage site. Our destination today is a mountain. Its structure is like a volcano, 800 meters above the surrounding plains. It contains remains of settlements from prehistoric times to the Middle Ages. The archaeological park, a hill fort of an early 14th century Hindu capital, and the ruins of the capital of an Islamic state founded in the 15th century, is known as the Champaner Archaeological Park in Gujarat. The park has been declared a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 2004. Champaner Archaeological Park has outstanding value, including prehistoric, early and late medieval remains, modern and simple settlements and complex buildings. Surrounding the historic city of Champaner, it was founded by Banraj Chavda. He was the most prominent king of the Chavda dynasty in the 8th century. The city was renamed after one of Banraj's friends and army general Champa, also known as Champaraj. The Champaner Heritage Site is spread over an area of more than 1,339 hectares. The topography consists of hills and plateaus. There are steep rock exposures formed by ancient volcanic eruptions and lava flows. Champaner Archaeological Park is located about 50 kilometers from Vadodara and 68 kilometers from Godhra. Its history has been recorded since the 2nd century AD. The site contains many religious monuments of Gujarati sultans, mainly of Turkic origin, Rajputs and Jains. It contains the palace of Mahmud Begada, the grandson of Ahmed Shah, who founded the city of Ahmedabad. A perfect blend of Hindu and Muslim architecture is observed in the World Heritage Site. Mainly the Great Mosque or Jama Masjid, which later became a model for mosque architecture in India. The Pabhagar Monument at Champaner is an outstanding example of a very short-lived capital. Making the best use of its layout, topography, and natural features. Pabhagar became the capital of the Chauhan Rajputs around the year 1800, but was captured by the Gujarat Sultan Mahmud Begada in 1884. After capturing Pabhagar, Sultan Mahmud made Champaner the new capital at the base of the Begada Hills. But its glory was short-lived, when it was captured by the Mughal Emperor Humayun in 1535. The capital of Gujarat returned to Ahmedabad, and Champaner was destroyed. In the 13th century, the Kichi Chauhan Rajputs conquered the area, and built their first settlements on top of the Pabhagar Hills, and on the fort ramparts along the plateau. Among the earliest built remains of this period are temples and water reservoir systems. The Turkish Shashkra of Gujarat conquered the hill fort in 1484. Sultan Mahmud Begdar decided to make it his capital, and the most important historical phase of the place began. One of the best tourist attractions in Champaner Pabhagar is the Kalika Mata Temple. The Kalika Mata Temple, located on the 800-meter-high Pabhagar Hill, is an important Hindu temple in the region. The Brahminical temple of Kalika Mata attracts a large number of pilgrims from Gujarat and other parts of the country throughout the year. It is a centrally protected monument. The landscape and buildings are well preserved. The way to the top of the Kalika Mata Temple is cut through many old gates and natural ledges like stone steps. Above this point, there is a very steep escarpment, with a marble temple and 2 lantern towers. The temple is easily accessible by ropeway. The next place is Seven Cannons. It is a prominent structure located on the southern edge of Pabhagar Hills. Sat Khaman means 7 arches. However, there are only 6 arches in existence today, the other being destroyed. North of the highest peak of Pabhagar mountain, there is a wide view of Nava Laki Valley. Here some of the Bindu buildings can be seen, which is an overview of Mughal architecture. The T-shaped building, made of brick, with 7 sections covered by a large dome, is located at the edge of the Navlaki Valley. It is believed to have been used as a storehouse, for storing food in ancient times. It is known as Navlaka Kothar. Also you will see the helical step well. The helical step well is a 16th century well with a 1.2 meter wide ladder that spirals down the well wall. The design within the step well in this area makes it quite unusual. Champaner Pavagad has 11 different types of buildings, including mosques, temples, granaries, tombs, wells, walls, and terraces. The monuments are located in and around the foothills of Pavagar Hills. The Baroda Heritage Trust lists 814 monuments in the region. Impressive feature of the Champaner Pavagar complex is its 19th century mosque. Jama Masjid in Champaner, with its beautiful blend of Islamic and Hindu architecture. The massive Jama Masjid, just outside the east gate of the citadel, has a carved entrance porch, which leads to a beautiful courtyard surrounded by a pillared corridor. Other beautiful mosques include the Sahar Ki Mosque, which was probably a private royal mosque, and the Kevda Mosque. Let me tell you how to reach Champaner Pavagar Archaeological Park. Vadodara is the nearest airport at a distance of 42 kilometers. The nearest international airport to Champaner is Ahmedabad Airport, which is at a distance of 125 kilometers. Cabs are available from both airports to reach Champaner. The nearest railway station is to Champaner, which comes on the Godhra-Vadodara line. However, it is better to take a train to Vadodara railway station, which is well connected to major cities in India.